go against you, Don.
You're sticking with West Coast.
I think they'll win from here, yes.
Well, they've got a bit of a breeze, but they're not getting players in.
Well, here we go. 75 plays 84. Lawrence kicks the Hawks to the 50-metre line. Temporarily only, because Turley gave it to Lewis. He goes back towards Heady. Couldn't take it on the half volley. Platten has been very busy. He's caught on this occasion, but he does throw it out the back door. Hudson, like lightning to Morrissey.
Go down.
McKenna didn't heed the advice. Lewis kicks to centre wing. Langdon, is that a mark?
Wants to play on.
He wants to go on. He is now to Wilson. 70 metres out. Wilson is caught, but he goes back to Langdon, who's inside 50. Shoots towards goal. And that is the start that the Eagles wanted. Langdon gets his first. The margin is 3 points. Again, Irving and Deere. Well, clever work by Whitman to use the body. Dunstall tries to sucker up the ground and has kicked another one. What a sensational goal.
Well,
that is his first, Donald, is it not, for the day? The margin is 9 points in favour of the Hawks. Deere wins it. Waters hammers it back towards the centre. That's as good as a kick. Lawrence does very well indeed. Picks it up, gets it to Morrissey. They call him the freak, this boy. What can he do? That is why they call him the freak.
Well, a marvellous goal by James Morrissey to stretch the margin to 15 points. Just over 18 minutes remaining in the game. Pike out of the middle towards half forward. Lewis comes at the ball, keeps it in front. Confronted in turn by Ayres. Down he went. Down goes Mew. Over the ball, Kemp couldn't control it. Gowers cleverly out to Condon. He's forward of half-back. Hawthorn looking good. Kick to centre wing. Waterman's in the road. Plays on. Untidy. A shocking handball. Taken by Whitman. Away to Deere. Deere pinpoints it for Dunstall. He can't control it. Socket away there by Worsfold, who's been pretty quiet today. McKenna back to Worsfold. They kept their heads well. This is Waters. Forward of half-back towards half-forward. That man again, Heady, comes up and claims the ball. Just forward of right half-forward. The breeze directly at his back. 96 plays 81. He short passes. Wilson in traffic, did well. Condon, pickle bounce. Cleverly McIntosh on to Sumich. Turley's on in the square. Will it bounce for him? Turley with some time. Back over his shoulder. Goal. Terrific stuff by Craig Turley. The bounce was so unkind, it stayed on the ground, but he kept his head.
16 and a half minutes remaining. Anyone's game here at Subiaco on this history-making day. Morrissey in front, couldn't take it, but he's got plenty of support. Condon will have a shot after taking from Allen. Spiralling a punt. Dunstall, what a mark! A sensational grab.
The angle, very, very acute. Here it is. Not a good kick by Condon because of the pressure, but a good mark. A sliding mark.
He runs round, he shoots, and he's kicked the goal, I think. It's a goal.
It looks, though, because this game is being played at a frenetic pace.
Waters on the outer side can bounce his way down to the 50-metre line. He's had two. He has a shot from 52 metres. It's a good-looking punt kick. Was there a push at the back? No, there wasn't. And so Brett Heady, who's been the Eagles' best forward, will have a shot. Was there a push, Donald?
There was, Sandy.
Heady. Distance not a problem, but the angle could...
The angle is, Sandy. It's a real problem.
There it
is.
is.
It's a good camera shot, isn't it?
Excellent. Let's see exactly what he's got ahead of him. Tries to gain a couple of degrees. But he's got it. So the Eagles continue to fight back.
His first goal, Brett Heady. I thought he'd hear at the Eagles.
And a former Hawk. Morrissey. Long and low, up towards Jarman. Worsfold went too early and it could be costly. Jarman's away, 35 metres out. He shoots in towards goal and has put it through. could be the sealer.
Yes, I think I agree with you, Sandy.
So the Eagles desperately need for Pios to kick accurately here. 93 to 112. Good-looking kick. It's a goal.
Well, his first. He's been on and off the bench. Today, Paul Pios started on the wing. A lot of confidence giving it across to him. They only gained about 10 metres at the most. That was a magnificent kick. It has bridged the gap. The gap might be just a bit too large. There's Lewis. Being tackled by Tuck.
We're back to a 13-point margin. The Eagles get another one here. We've got a mighty finish on our hands. Morrissey tackled high, but he shrugs it. A floating kick up towards Jarman, who kicked the last goal. Deere, Whitman caught. Gets rid of it to Platten. A hurried kick. Look at the pressure. Clever work by Jarman to Gowes. He didn't like being held in by Worsfold. Floating kick to Dunstall, who takes the mark in the pocket. And Jason Dunstall.
Look at him, he's doing it again.
And he's done it again. He's kicked it. A miraculous goal. So the Hawks answering every challenge at the moment. Brings it back into play again towards Pritchard. Lamb is there with him. Close to the boundary line and over. There's the siren. And the Hawks are through to the second semi-final with a 23-point victory over the West Coast Eagles. The final scoreline showing Hawthorn 18-16, 1-2-4. West Coast Eagles 15-11, 101. 23 points, and the Hawks delighted at their very workmanlike professional performance today. Jarman booted a couple of goals. Dunstall kicked 4 to take his season's tally to 73, and all 4 goals by Jason Dunstall kicked in the last quarter. Paul Hudson booted 3. Johnny Platten worked really hard all day. Kicked 2 goals, 1 in the second, 1 in the third. Whilst for the Eagles, Sumich booted 3 to take his season's tally to 97.
You can't speak too highly of this performance by Hawthorn. As I said during that last term, the toughest contract in football these days, and quite rightly, they must be satisfied beyond even their expectations as they run off the ground. That is testimony to great planning during the week. Alan Joyce and his match committee, they've pulled it off. A terrific result for the Hawks. They've won by 23 points, 18-16 to 15-11, and they advance to the second semi-final.